Hello, welcome again to another How Not to Draft MTG. We did it with M12, we did it with Innistrad, and now the full spoiler list with pictures is out for Dark Ascension. We'll go through the cards colour by colour and tell you what we think.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Obviously starting with white
Indeed.
first.
White first, and we've got Increasing Devotion. It's one of the first spoiled.
Yeah, is the white rare version of this Increasing Cycle, which we've mentioned before if you saw the previous spoilers that we did. It's powerful, it's a powerful card. The white always do this little, let's put a shitload of tokens out and fight our corner. And I think this is quite a good one.
Indeed.
Yeah, this one's probably going to be an amazing limited bomb. Easy first pick. Not much really to say about it though. Yeah, if you can easily see it's good, so
You get dudes.
you get dudes.
You get dudes. It's oh, what's happening? Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Skillful Lunge.
So this is a pretty decent combat trick, I think. Giving things first strike is pretty much guaranteed to win that combat, and then giving it +2 as well. It's pretty cheap. It's like not actual. Again, it's not actual a piece of removal, but when you play this card, you are going to kill something.
Yep.
White likes to do this kind of ability, doesn't it? Something +2-ish, and then an ability of some description.
Cheap tricks.
Cheap tricks. Not much to say. Pick it if you want it.
Lingering Souls.
So again, sort of your white. We're going to put some tokens out with Innistrad. They've started doing these 1/1 white spirit tokens, which has continued here. It's a good card. It's a decent card. I still don't compare it. I don't like it in compared to the previous one that was an instant. But yeah, it's got flashback on it, white and black. Obviously, those colours are nice together with these kind of abilities.
I think really it comes down to whether the instant speed is better than getting double your money.
Which for me, I think it is, because instants are just so much more powerful than sorceries.
I think that you do end up usually a lot of the time just, you want to play it turn 3. You just end up either playing it on your turn or you're going to play it on their turn. It doesn't really matter. I think I prefer Lingering Souls at this point.
Russian.
Niblis of the Urn.
So it's just a 1/1 flying spirit.
This is the urn. Here.
Yeah. So yeah, and you get to tap stuff. That's pretty good. It's not really a massive impact thing. Like, you can't just keep beating them down with this indefinitely, because I'm pretty sure they'll stop it.
Yeah.
At some point. But yeah, limited flyers are a really good way to win the game. If they've only got a couple of flying defenders, you can just tap one down with this and you get your flyers through.
Yep. Aggressive.
Yep, it's very aggressive. It's awesome. Pick it.
Like it. Thraben Doomsayer.
So here's one of the guys with the new Fateful Hour mechanic. So 5 or less life, you get some sort of ability that's hopefully going to mean you don't die from having 5 or less life.
Hopefully.
But I like this guy. I think this guy's pretty awesome. Creatures that just sit there and churn out dudes are good.
Yep, even without the Fateful Hour, it's pretty good. So.
3 mana 2/2 is fine as well. It's not like a 4 mana like 0/1, so that means you only have to sit there and just pump out its tokens. And then the Fateful Hour bit on this one is really good.
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty good even without Fateful Hour. I'd take him if he didn't have Fateful Hour. And the Fateful Hour is just an amazing advantage.
Because people play the old Elspeth just to pump out and put the chump blockers out for that, and that's what this guy does. So no problems with him.
Gavany Ironwright. More Fateful Hour.
So it's a Fateful Hour that makes other creatures just try and look like this one.
Yeah.
At first, when I first read it, I thought it was makes them 1/4s. I'm like, well, that's just that is the +1 +4. So
yeah,
it's a decent card. I don't really. It's not too exciting. Kind of contradicts like any aggressive strategy you probably would be doing in white.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's a sort of lesser example of Fateful Hour compared with the previous card.
That's
But
why it's uncommon.
it's not too bad.
I think it's pretty awesome though. It probably puts out the way of a lot of Red's removal, which is good. But despite that, it's probably a pretty mediocre card, I'd say.
Burden of Guilt.
Oh.
So this is a very weird spin on the pacifism effect, because that's kind of what it does. But 1 mana, but then you keep having to pay it. But paying 1 extra to do something with the enchanted creature is not that expensive. But yeah, I don't know why.
It's strictly worse than Abyssinian Priest, other than the non-humans part, but because you can only do it on the one you choose. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like you can really stop tap abilities with this, because if they need to do it, then they just do it in response
Yep.
to it. It'd be decent if it was like enchant permanent and you could just tap the permanent, because
that'd be pretty cool.
I think flavour-wise it's awesome, but I think there's better removal, and especially considering you're only going to get 1 pack of Dark Ascension and 2 packs of Innistrad. I'm sure you'll probably be able to pick up better cards than this.
It's still removal, so still it's good.
Oh yeah, still good, but hopefully get better.
Bar the door.
So this is a very defensive card.
Yeah.
I never really liked all of your creatures get a pump, especially a defensive pump isn't too exciting. But
This-
if needs be, then this card could save you. Like Joe mentioned before, +4 toughness wise is very good against red removal.
Yep.
This card-
13 damage, but
Interestingly, this card is actually exactly the same effect as Hysterical Blindness, because Hysterical Blindness gives them -4/0, whereas you get 0 +4. I believe they're the same cost as well.
Yeah.
that would they do a very similar thing.
That's quite similar.
It
They
is.
did both at the same time.
Well, then you get +8 to your defense in that instance.
Then you'd have to be white-blue. Who plays white-blue? What sort of colour combinations are?
Yeah.
Curse of Exhaustion.
So is this the first white curse that we've seen?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
That's pretty powerful. Things like that, as in, if you watch any modern games, people always play that little Ether Spawn Canonist type thing to stop combo decks from going off and storming the shit out of people. So
Well,
that's kind of what this does.
the main thing for this is in the white-green werewolves deck, so you can't flip back your werewolves once
Ooh, that's interesting.
you've got them.
That's I didn't even really think about that. That's probably why it's in this set. Think about
Yeah, I
it.
imagine so.
But
I
yeah,
like
see,
this.
with that kind of strategy, if you're playing it in that, I don't think that would make any constructed decks. As in,
No.
I wouldn't want to pay 4 mana just to stop you guys flipping back.
No, definitely.
But it's okay. It's alright.
Right.
Yeah.
Rare Revelation. Destroy target enchantment.
It just does that. That's fine. That's what this card does.
It's
Yeah.
very Ronso.
Yep. Niblis of the Mist. A second Niblis.
What is a Niblis?
There should be a
It's just
Niblis.
one of these.
Do we know what a Niblis is?
Seems to be a bed sheet.
Okay.
So
I might have
this
to
one
look it up.
is not as good as the when attacking one because it's not recurring. This one sort of just does it once, but that's okay. 3 mana flying 2/1 is playable. No problem with that. And then this does swing as it enters the battlefield. So
Yep.
Yeah.
More tapping.
Staple of a good card is if it hasn't entered the battlefield ability.
Yep. Value. Break of Day.
it's just that you can't put that on art. That's just gross.
Blah.
Is there an age limit? What is the age minimum for Magic?
13, isn't it? I think.
Fair enough. Most people have seen beheadings by then.
Yeah. Public beheading's pretty.
Yeah, pretty
Complex.
common.
Again, another creatures you control get +X/+X, whatever. At least this one gives a little bit of power, so if you're attacking with quite a few guys, you can gain quite a few points of damage there. And the Faithful Owl making them indestructible, I think is pretty awesome.
I don't know. I don't like these kind of cards, but I can see me and us getting done over by it so many times.
Yeah.
Because these cards exist, you have to sort of go, well, he's left up 2 mana. If I just attack in here, does he have Break of Day? Because then that sucks, especially because people
That
go
would
for
break
big
my day.
swings.
That would break my
Yeah.
day. I could
But
see us
big-
uttering those words many times from now on.
Midnight Guard. That's the opposite of Break of Day.
So whenever another creature, so it is kind of recurable like that, it's kind of a pseudo vigilance type thing. I don't know why effects like this exist. If like you don't want to make it vigilance, then don't make it vigilance. But you could maybe do some. What was the equipment in Scars called where you tap it, deals some damage and doesn't untap?
And a Heavy Arbalist.
Heavy Arbalist.
Yeah, it'd be good with something like that.
This is very Mirren Spy-esque. But
Yeah.
obviously Mirren Spy had heavy Arbalist. This guy has not much that I can think of that would make you want to do this kind of ability.
Yeah, just a bit of extra stuff. He's still a common at the end
Oh,
of the
yeah.
day, so.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's a 3 mana 2/3 that is maybe untapped on their turn after his attack. So
A better Riot Devils.
yeah, he's better Ride Devils.
Still, yeah, people play that card, so
Yeah.
I'll have that one.
Thraben Heretic.
It's a bear.
Yeah, it's a bear.
It's a Desmond.
Does a little ability.
I think it's pretty cool, especially its target creature card. You can knock out some people's.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not a graveyard shuffle.
Yeah, that is one thing it's got going for it. I don't know. I think it'd be nice to grab this guy for the sideboard against the blue-black decks, but other than that,
nothing special for me, I don't think.
Oh.
Sanctuary Cat.
This is just the coolest card ever.
Yeah, Squire.
Creatures with no abilities are just so cool. Just don't give me any abilities. Just I'm a 1 mana or 1/2. I'm awesome.
It's all about the flavor text.
Yeah.
Because there are quite a few things with just 1 toughness that this thing can happily trade with.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Rotting Fence Snake coming up against this in real life. It's just that's not even a contest.
Jesus.
But then this little cat just takes it down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you take this guy? How high would you take this guy?
Well, pretty low, but
not very high.
Okay, fair enough.
Silver Claw Griffin.
But this is good. This is what Peregrine Griffin shouldn't be, because giving a creature with high toughness first strike is completely pointless. But yeah, there are plenty of, like you say take a 3/3 flyer for 5, like Gallows, Warden, and those kind of things, and then this just beats them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's one of the best flyers in the set, I'd say. I do love the picture as well. I don't know if you guys agree.
For a common, yeah, it's a cool picture.
Yeah,
Agreement.
I really like this card. I think it's good.
Thalia, Guardian of Thraben.
Again, it's just 2/1 for 2 mana first strike. That's fine. That's a decent body by itself. But non-creature spells costing 1 more could be really annoying.
Yeah,
Especially if the deck's not playing many creatures, then it's fine.
This is quite good for the white weenie deck, I think.
Mm-hmm.
In standard. I don't know if it even exists anymore. I'm not paying attention, but this is the kind of card they look for. It sucks that it's legendary, but you know.
Yeah, I don't think that will be, because having them stack up could be an absolute.
Yeah, I know.
There's better 2 costing things for the white weenie deck. So
True.
Gather the townsfolk.
Got some little dudes, eh?
Yeah, more little dudes.
What it does is just a smaller version of Increasing Devotion, but yeah, they always have these like 2 things: there's Master's Call and the Midnight Haunting and all these kind of things.
Yeah. Again, there's a sorcery though, so.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just a strictly better Raise the Alarm, but I think Raise the Alarm was an instant. So.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. It's a trade-off. It's pretty cool though, getting 5 instead of 2. Pretty nice.
Yeah, if you need those jump blockers, then that's what this will do.
Archangel's Light. Mythic.
Oh god.
See, I don't get this card at all. It's so expensive, right? 8 mana is ridiculous, and then gaining 2 life for each card in your graveyard, and then shuffling your graveyard back into your library. I don't know where white decks do this.
I'm sure someone will find something stupid to do with this card.
Yeah, but the only thing it can do for you really is gain you life.
Yeah, and then if you're like being the mill deck, you know, what do you gain from putting all your junk back in your deck? You don't get anywhere with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It lets you chump block a bit more, and it lets you trade off guys a bit more.
Yeah.
When you've got your little guys, little white guys.
I think there's no doubt that it's I won't say powerful, but it's an interesting ability that someone might find some useful.
Yeah.
We're not those people, unfortunately.
Costing 8 is a bit of a...
One thing that saves it is the fact that it's each card and then not a specific card type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seance.
Oh.
So yeah, token generating from graveyards, beginning of each upkeep. Notable thing on this card, so it's not just your opponent's or your turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's not a bad card. I don't think you first picked this card. Rare.
No. I think the worst part about it is, unlike Mimic Vat, which is what you're going to see parallels drawn to, you lose the cards you're exiling, so you've only got a limited number of uses of Seance, which is kind of frustrating.
Yeah. So comparisons with Mimic Vat, as in Mimic Vat, you have to pay for and tap it, but it gets haste. And like Joe said, you don't lose the card that's in the vat, so you can keep doing it. But this, you get to do it at each upkeep for free. It doesn't gain haste, so you could maybe do something with the token, blocking wise or something. But
Yeah.
No, I don't really like this card too much.
No, I wouldn't pick this one.
Requiem Angel.
Dude, this card's good.
Big
6-mana,
fly.
5/5 fly.
Awesome picture.
It's the definition of a limited bomb.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing because it's just going to work well, hopefully. It's probably best in your little white humans deck. Stay away from the spirits to get the most value, but at the end of the day, it is a 5/5 flyer.
Just works well.
If you kill their big bomb and then they get a 1/1 white spirit, then you're kind of like, yeah, fair enough, that's quite a good trade. But if you have to use a piece of removal to kill like a 2/2,
Yeah.
and then they get this 1/1 white spirit, then that's just ridiculous. Right?
I mean, to be honest, if you think about it, how annoying is Moorland Horn? And
Yeah.
then this is kind of Moorland Horn on a stick.
Because when something dies, you get a spirit, and more than what you need something to have died to get
Yeah.
a spirit. So yeah, they're very, very similar.
Hollowhenge Spirit.
So it's a decent card. Flash is nice. It'd be pretty useless without Flash. No, I like this card. I think that's quite a little fog effect. You can then block something else with flying 2/2. It's quite a decent blocker.
Nice little trick.
Yeah.
I'd say that I'd say this guy's quite high pick, to be honest. He's pretty amazing.
Top 3 or 4
Mhm.
if you are set up for this.
Seems cool. Faith Shield.
So this card's quite good. I like this. The normal bit of it is okay. Target permanent is pretty unique to this kind of effect. But each permanent, that's quite nice.
Yeah, I think if history's taught us anything, these kinds of effects are always good. They're not as as a higher level as a creature or removal, but they're good. They're up there.
Yeah, because you're going to get blown out by someone like mid-combating, removing you, if you're double blocking, because that just sucks when that happens. And then this card will protect them both, if you've got the less life, of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Sudden Disappearance.
Where'd they go?
So yeah, it does that. It's kind of compare this to something else that I'm aware of. It just lifts everything up, throw them back down, and yeah, enter the battlefield. Abilities will be triggered. Someone will find something broken to do with that, I assume.
Well, to be honest, this card is amazing. It's like win the game because you just target your opponent, and all his defenses are gone, and then you just hit them.
Yep.
Awesome. This is really good.
We like Raz.
Res are good.
Elgaud Inquisitor.
I like this card as well. It's like a what was it, Mausoleum Guard,
Yeah.
but got lifelink.
Yeah.
You only get one token, but I think I like having lifelink on it.
That's pretty cool.
I'm more of a Mausoleum Guard fan, but
I'd probably prefer a Mausoleum Guard to this, and that's why it's uncommon, I guess, compared to the
Yeah,
Goblin.
it's Mausoleum Guard of 3/2.
no 2/2.
2/2.
Still a 2/2.
You basically
But
get 4/4 for your troubles.
It's good.
Double face card,
Oh.
Loyal Cathar and Unhallowed Cathar.
So yeah, see, the double white thing is really annoying to be at the beginning if you've been a deck that's got split colours, but it's a powerful card. Vigilance 2/2 that then becomes something else.
This is brilliant for the white weenie deck, I'd say. It's just the kind of card they want, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
Lots
Because
of value.
yeah, keep attacking and then just keep attacking some more.
Indeed. And that's the
That's,
end of white.
the
Hello,
end of-
increasing to Vonish.
The end of the white cards.
So according to the colour pie, blue will be next.
Yep.
So
Woo!
and review those in the next video. Cheers for watching, people.
Bye-bye.